Hello all, in today's video I'm putting together a cake for Nathaniel's birthday. So if you don't know who Percy is from Thomas and Friends, I have this old candle set from when he was like 1 year old, but we didn't use the top candles. So the green character right there is Percy, and I'm going to attempt to make this cake look like that character using Dollarama products. I think the only thing that's not from Dollarama is the food coloring. So I was working on the face, and the face was a little bit tricky. So what I did was, I have this stuff here. Now this, on this tin foil, what I did was I mixed a bunch of food coloring and sugar together to get this like kind of black kind of sugar color. I'm just going to try to get a piece to show you. So yeah, it's like black sugar. I mixed every color food coloring together to try to get that color. And the reason I did that was I was trying to do the outline of, if you could see, like his eyes and like his nose and his mouth. And what I did it on was this item. I forgot to show this in Tuesday's haul, but these are today's snowballs. So they're like little chocolate cream filled with coconut on the outside, little snowball chocolate cakes. You get 3 in the package for $1.25. So I used one of those because I thought it would be the perfect part for this part here. So I have it here, and I was trying, I didn't film this part, but I was dabbing the sugar and I was trying to draw his face. So that's what I came up with for his actual face now. So I'm going to pause and kind of move this stuff out of the way, and then I'm going to get out the cakes from Dollarama and start kind of cutting them and icing them. So for the actual cake part, I'm going to be using these. I took 2 of them out of the package. These are $2.50, and I thought these were, I should have known by the picture on the front, I thought they were squared, but they are rounded. So I only opened 2 right now just to see how many I'm actually going to need to make that. But at the top of the train, for the first part, it is rounded. So, and then the other part is rounded too, so that might help me out a little bit. So we're going to start and see what I come up with. And I'm not used to filming this way, and I'm using my new little stand thing from the Looney Bazaar. So we're going to start. This cake smells fantastic. Just going to remove the cover from it. Okay, that cover was hard to get off, and it took off a lot of cake. So just to keep that in mind if you're using this type of cake for something. That'll be my snack for later. So we already have this rounded part. And now I have to make it kind of look more square. So just going to cut some of this off. Hold on for 1 second because Pepper is trying to jump up here. Sorry about that. I just kind of put her in the other room and closed the door. So yeah, so I cut a little piece off. And then we'll try to cut a piece from here. Again, I'm not used to filming this way. I'm used to filming with one hand. It's kind of nice having this little stand. So I'm going to also grab a little bowl or something to put. Oh, I have the tray actually. I'll just put all the scrap pieces in there. This is the first time I've ever made a video like this before, so just bear with me. I'm not a cook or a baker or anything like that, so I've never attempted to do anything like this before. Okay, so I think we have pretty much the base of the train. That's looking pretty good. So now I kind of have to make like an oval shape. And so cut the other cake. Actually, I wonder, no, I don't have enough like scraps, maybe. Oh gosh. Plus my table's not big enough to film on either, everything. So I'm gonna try not to I don't know how I'm going to do this without wasting. Hold on. I'm going to pause and probably cut this off camera. So kind of I cut a little section out like that, and I cut off the bottom of it because I didn't need it to be that thick. So that kind of worked out. And then this is kind of what I got going on now. So it's taking shape. Now I need to do, there's the red bumper part. So I'm going to cut a piece of probably like a small little rectangle and do that. And then I'm going to cover that with some of those candy sour straw things. That's my plan. I'm going to try to use this piece here actually. Just gonna move this a little bit. I need a bigger table. So we have that piece there. And it's not really touching this round piece on the one over here. So cut another little piece. I might, instead of using the candy straw things, I might just use red food coloring, which I think I have up in the cupboard. This is my neon pack, but I might have red. Just check on that. But that's the shape of what I have going on. So I'm just going to clean up all the crumb stuff, and then I'm going to get out the icing stuff, and we'll start icing this. But I think it's kind of the shape of the train. I don't know until the icing, this looks a little off, until the icing gets on it and it's falling apart. So yeah, bear with me. I'll be right back. So I took this little container and added some of this vanilla whipped frosting that also came from Dollarama. And I have this darker shade of green because the other green in the neon pack is more of a, like a brighter one. So it's going to mix this in and see, get a nice green color on the icing. I don't even know how much I had to add. So like I said, it's my first time attempting something like this. It's looking pretty. Add some more. It's pretty close. It could be a little bit darker, but I'm gonna go with this. So it's gonna move the actual, this part out of the way for now, because I'm gonna make those red. This cake is a little crumbly though. That's one thing I noticed, but it's okay. So I have a spatula. Oopsie, guys, can't even see what I'm doing. Hold on. So I'm just going to cover all this part of the cake with this green frosting. I'll put a little under so this sticks a little bit better. I think it's going to be easier for me just to, because I don't know how long it's going to take. So I'm going to cover this all in the green icing, and then I will wash off the tools, and then I'll come back with the red to do the bumper. So this is what I got going on. I guess I thought I could use this whipped frosting stuff, but I should have got like actual icing because it's kind of just all kind of melting and falling off, and the cake was crumbling a bit, but it does remind me a lot of Percy, so I'm just going to go with it. What I'm going to do is, because it's so like kind of, I think it needs to be cooled down maybe in the fridge, and that would make it stick more to the cake. So I'm going to put it in the fridge for a bit, and then I'll come back and we'll use those all-sort candies and decorate it up and try to make it look more like Percy. Okay, so now I have these all-sort candies from Dollarama. They're $1.50, and I kind of been, I need 2 of these yellow ones with the black centers. So, sorry, not a good bit there. So I'm going to just take the best looking ones. We're going to use those as the, I guess they're the windows of the train. I gotta get used to filming this way. Yeah, so those like little yellow parts right here and here. So I think these are my 2 best looking ones. They're a little off a little bit, but we're gonna stick those. I don't know if you guys can see. Hold on. I'll move the camera and show you later. So those are gonna go right there. And then there also is like this black strip across here, and I filled some of the square ones apart. Maybe stick those across the top. I'll try that. So I can move this a little bit to show you. Cake didn't really set a lot in the fridge, so like the icing didn't set yet, so I'm gonna put it back in the fridge after I decorate it with these little candies. Okay, I think that's looking pretty good. So now we gotta add the snowball thing that I made. This little snowball thing, because I guess the way it is starting to crack a little bit, but it's okay. I like it that way it's looking so far. So there's also these parts right here, the black bumpers. So I got some more of this candy. Let's see. Sorry for the crinkling. I also have this one with the little white center. I could use that for this part here, the little lights maybe. Okay. Actually, the light, I have it in the wrong spot. Of course I do. Move it up a little bit. And then just under it. Right there. And right there, I would say. And then there's kind of like his wheels here. So stick those like this maybe. Maybe another piece like this. Well, I think I did it. It kind of looks like Percy. So there's Percy the train. Go focus, there you go. And then I'll just take off the stand and show you more of a close-up. I totally forgot to add this part, like the little pipe out of his head there. So we're going to use 2 of these. I don't know, maybe just 1, because I don't know how to stick them together without maybe using a toothpick. But yeah, that will work, I guess. So this is my final product. So I think it turned out pretty cute. It does look a lot like Percy, so I think Nathaniel will really like it, and that's all that matters, that Nathaniel's happy with it. So thanks a lot for watching me try to put this all together. I was planning this for a long time and sketching and drawing and trying to figure out how I would do it and without actually having to bake a cake, because I'm not really good at that. I'd probably end up burning it. So I just want to wish you all a very happy weekend, and thanks a lot for taking the time to watch this video. Take care. Bye.